All right, what's up everyone? So in this video, I'm going to be running you through the installation of Python, and we will be writing our very first program. So without further ado, let's get it started. Firstly, I just want to thank you for clicking on this video, taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate it. And second thing, this tutorial is specifically for Windows. Linux and Mac OS will have similar steps, but I'm using Windows today. So I'm going to leave a link to this web page in the description. This is the official Python website, and it will have a download link to Python right here. So let's click on that. Let's save file, and it's saved right there. And let's run this executable. I would recommend adding Python to path and run through the regular installation. And I'm going to pause the video here, and we'll meet back once the installation is finished. Okay, so the installation is finished now. It says setup was successful. So we've successfully downloaded Python. The next thing we'll need to install is Visual Studio Code, which is my favorite IDE. So I'm a little bit biased. You can use any IDE, but we're going to use VS Code. So again, the Windows download button right there. Let's click on that. And it should start to download in a few seconds here. Let's save that file. There we go. Let's run that executable. It's taking a while to start up, it seems. I do have two screens, so sometimes I'll look away, see if maybe it popped up on the other screen. But it doesn't seem like it did. Let's just give it a few seconds. There it is. Okay. So let's drag that over here. Accept the agreement. Next, next. Yeah, I'd recommend leaving these as it is, and next, and install. And again, this will take a few seconds to a minute. So I'm going to pause the video here, and we'll meet back once this is done. Okay, so this is installed now, and it's going to launch VS Code by default if we leave this checked. So let's leave that checked and click finish. And VS Code will just take a few seconds to start up here. So it popped up on my other screen. I'm going to go ahead and bring it over here. Excuse the delay. My computer is not the fastest one out there, so it's going to take a few seconds. There we go. So it automatically opened to a folder called code review for me. This is just because I had VS Code downloaded before. I do use it, and yeah, so I had uninstalled it and installed it again for the purposes of this video. So it's open to where I had it open before. In your case, if you see nothing here, you can go ahead and do file open and open any folder. It's really irrelevant. Just an empty folder to start would be great. And we're going to go ahead and create a new file here, and we can call it first underscore program.py. And .py is the extension for a Python program. And it's just creating the file right now. Again, my computer's a little bit slow, but there we go. Now, one thing that you'll need, I think VS Code installed it automatically for me because I had previously installed it, is the Python extension. So go ahead and click on these few cubes over here. And then this is the extensions marketplace for VS Code, and search for Python. And the first one here, the one that's been developed by Microsoft, is the official Python extension for VS Code. So as you can see, it seems it came installed with mine, probably because I had it before. But you should see an install button here. Go ahead and install that, and then we'll go back to our program. And now in our program here, we're going to do the following. We're going to add print. This is my first program. And let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit. There we go. Slowly but surely, it is zooming in. There we go. Excuse me. So this is my first program. Let's add an exclamation mark for excitement purposes. And I'm going to zoom it in one more. There it is. Okay. So I've zoomed it in once more here. And now all we need to do is firstly, I'm just going to clear my terminal here. And then click on this play button on the top right. And that's going to run your program. And there we go. So it's printed out this is my first program. And any input that you give it in here, it's going to print it out to the screen. So that's all the print function does, right? It just prints whatever, input you give it and shows it on the screen. So yeah, there we go. That is your very first Python program. And now you have Python and an IDE installed on your system. Go ahead and play around with that a little bit. I'll be releasing more videos as well to show you some of the ins and outs of Pythons. So if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching again. I'll talk to you later. Peace.